Welcome to another video. This time I thought it would be fun to compare these three cameras, and I do know that these three cameras are completely incomparable as they are from different decades. They have completely different feature set, but they do have one thing in common. They all can take black and white JPEGs, and I truly love black and white photography. Thus I thought that it would be fun to see which of these cameras takes nicer, more pleasing black and white pictures. And please, before you tell me that these three, that how dare I to compare these three, I know that these are completely different tools for completely different things. The only thing I'm interested in is what is the look and feel of the black and white pictures. So which three cameras are we talking about? I've got here flagship Fujifilm X-H2. I've got 10 years old Olympus Micro Four Thirds camera E-M10 Mark II, and I've got a mirror camera Nikon D80. All these three cameras have the option of shooting JPEGs in straight from the camera. In all of these cameras, in Nikon and in Olympus, what I've set is contrast to +1 and sharpness to -1. In all of them, I also turned on the red filter, or the simulation of red filter. On Fuji, I used this film simulation that is called, I believe it's called Acros. So this is what you'll be seeing. Unfortunately, I was unable to match the focal lengths of on all these three cameras. So on Nikon D80 we've got 15 f1.8, which will give us equivalent of 75 more or less on full frame. On Olympus we've got 25, which will give us equivalent of 50 more or less. And on Fujifilm we've got Sigma 30, which will give us equivalent of 45. So I'll try my best to make the frames look more or less the same, but I can already tell you I'll fail miserably. All the photos will be in the 3:2 proportions, so that the proportion will not give away which camera they were taken with. And I would like to invite you to guess in the comments which photos do you think come from which camera, and which photos are more pleasing for you and why. So let's have a little bit of fun. Let's see how it goes. And to help to set the expectations maybe a little bit, first few pictures that I took with analog cameras, film cameras, such as Zorki 4 or Smena 8M or Fujica. Anyways, they will set a tone of what I'm searching for in black and white photography. And I would like you also, when you'll be trying to guess, when you'll be trying to comment, hopefully, please tell me what is it in those pictures taken with this specific camera that you will be seeing on the screen that makes them more pleasant to you, for your eye. What is this thing that makes you gravitate toward one more than to another? Ready? Let's start guessing. So how did the guessing game go? The time has come so that I can finally reveal the cameras. The camera A was Fujifilm X-H2. The camera B was Olympus E-M10 Mark II. And camera C was Nikon D80. So from the youngest to the oldest. So I'm sure you all know that, but all these three cameras, they have completely different sensors from different eras and built in different technologies. So in Fuji we've got the X-Trans sensor, in Olympus we've got CMOS sensor, and in Nikon we've got CCD sensor. And now I can also share with you my conclusions that I've made after actually seeing these pictures while making this video. So I feel that the Fuji black and white pictures, they are the most balanced ones, the most that have the nice transitions between the tones. But unfortunately, these are not the fortunately for me, these are not the ones that I actually liked the most, because I love a little bit of more contrast. So I really enjoyed the ones from Olympus because they are more contrasty, more punchy, a little bit more defined, I would say. Also, the ones that came from the very old Nikon D80, they have their charm, because when it starts to have noise, this noise creates quite a nice pattern, and it makes me think of the old pictures that I took with my old Zorki 4 because of the grain that it creates. So my conclusion is that it's wonderful, because whichever camera you'll take, I love all of these pictures. I love the black and white versions when I look at them separately, when I don't compare them. So it seems to me that it doesn't matter if you spend few thousands, or if you spend few hundreds, or if you just spend pennies on a camera, the black and white will always be satisfying, and that's why I truly love black and white photography. So thank you very much for joining me for this little bit of fun. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know in the comments what cameras do you use for black and white photography, and do you use JPEGs in your camera, or maybe you prefer to edit. And I would like to also thank you for being with me for such a long time, especially that English is a bit neglected here. So thank you very much, and I'm very happy you decided to join once more, and hopefully see you in the next video. Bye-bye.